Hello and welcome to my show. As you can see here, I'm playing Armored Kill. I've been playing it for a couple days now since it dropped for PC, and I have to say it's really fun. Not only does it remind me of Battlefield 2 a lot, but it's also really captivating to play vehicles. Because when I was playing regular Battlefield 3, I felt like tanks were really kind of pointless because you would always run over mines or just get blown up. And I just overall had a lot more fun playing infantry, maybe flying jets sometimes, but I liked infantry. But Armored Kill, I have to say, except for Applefailz Mountains, I usually always stay in a vehicle. Tank destroyers are amazing. They're like weaker tanks, but they shoot just as fast. And oh man, that was close. But I really liked Armored Kill so far. Bandar is freaking huge. Probably one of the biggest maps I've seen. I mean, I've been playing PlanetSide 2 a lot as well, and that's a giant map. But for Battlefield 3, this is a fairly large map, and I'm okay with this. I mean, Bandar might be mostly desert, but it's still really fun to play, just because it takes forever to get base to base. And in that time, you could come into other tanks, other vehicles, and it's super fun to play. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Armored Kill, so you're probably going to see that up on the channel for a couple of days. Oh, that was close. But this is a pretty good clip I got here. I got a couple of jet kills, and well, I got a 6 shell on a helicopter. I'll try to edit that in, even if you guys don't see this right now. But I have been really enjoying this game. But other than that, I've been kind of messing around with Steam Big Picture. And for those of you who don't know what Steam Big Picture is a executable client within Steam, and it sort of launches Steam into a console mode. It's compatible with Xbox 360 and Logitech controllers, which I have a Logitech controller and it works flawless with. It's really interesting because it's like you could take a media PC, slap a graphics card in it, and have a living room gaming PC. Because you can navigate the entire Steam store, all of your friends, everything you would normally do with a mouse and keyboard with a controller. And that's pretty cool if you ask me. I mean, even though I'm one of those guys that are like glorious PC gamer master race, but I think it's cool. Broadening the audience is never a bad thing in my opinion. I always love it when we can, or for me at least, I always try to get my friends to join PC gaming. But they're always just so stuck in console gaming because they prefer the controller. Or for some of them at least. And this could give them the opportunity they need to make the transition to PC gaming. Especially if they start implementing key rebindings to gamepads into games. Or just straight controller support. I think that would be spectacular. Now obviously if you wanted to play any competitive game, you'd probably get destroyed by any PC gamer, just because it is proven to be more accurate with the mouse. Just no argument, that is proven. But still, even if you're just like casually playing a co-op game or maybe an RPG, because I know Skyrim supports a 360 controller, and I tested it with my Logitech controller and it works pretty well too. But it's natively supported, and that's really good. It can help people get into PC gaming without necessarily jumping straight from one way to game to another. Just simply a different platform. But I also think that this would be a great way to bring back split-screen gaming. I mean, it's been pretty popular for consoles forever. I mean, every game's had it since, what, PS1? But it kind of went away once online gaming started up, because people just play online now. And I don't blame them. I mean, you can play 2 players on one screen, or you can both go home and play each other on big screens. That's cool, but you know, sometimes when you're having a party or you have some friends over, you don't really feel like just sitting at home playing on the internet. I play split screen at some friends' houses sometimes, and I think it'd be cool to set up a media PC in the living room and invite people over to play. That'd be really fun, especially with Borderlands 2 coming out. You know, with Nvidia pushing, you know, like, oh, Nvidia, we have so many features. But you don't get to see it in console, and Borderlands 2 is going to be split screen in console. So if they added the feature of split screen to PC, then you can get all those cool features with your friend together at the house. I mean, you could do LAN gaming, which is always an option. And if you've never had a LAN party or been to a LAN party, I highly recommend it. It is lots and lots of fun. But split screen gaming is something that could really come back. I think so, at least. I really would like to see it happen. Because split-screen gaming is... It was part of my childhood, you know, especially because me, I grew up in Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2. And playing that with my brother, split-screen, probably some of the best years of my life. But yeah, big picture is pretty neat. They even have a really nice intuitive way to type with the controller. It's really interesting. If you guys are somewhat interested, you should go check it out. If you want to participate in your Steam settings, you have to go to the beta options and opt in for Steam Beta. Not a game, just Steam Beta. And you should get an update for big picture, and it'll allow you to play it. And I would hope that Steam adds more features into it, because right now it's kind of it's just the interface and friends in store. They should give you an option to see controller supported games that natively support controllers. They should allow you to put your game list into order of games that have controller support, then to rebindability, and then none. So that way, when you're in the controller mode, you don't have to reach up to a keyboard and mouse to change settings or anything. It would overall just make the entire experience easier for anybody willing to play PC game with a controller. I mean, honestly, I was, like I said, I was testing out my Logitech controller with Skyrim, and honestly, it felt kind of nice to sit back and play a game, because, you know, I switched to PC gaming, oh god, I don't know, like, a little after Halo 2 came out, and ever since then, I've always just been PC gaming, and I'm always sitting upright, leaning forward, keyboard, mouse, and the only time I really seriously play with a controller is when I'm at my friend's house, but even then it's not completely serious because it's only for a short amount of time before we get bored. But when playing Skyrim, you know, that's a RPG you have to sit down and play. So I was playing Skyrim with the controller, and like I said, it was pretty nice to just sit back and relax with a game. Because I've always been playing Battlefield and PlanetSide and all these competitive FPSs that you want to sit up and you really want to get into it, but it was pretty nice. I feel like if Minecraft added controller support, that would just get a huge audience. Because I used to, when I was getting lazy, I used Xpatter, which is a rebinding program, so you can use the gamepad on anything. And I was doing that to play Minecraft, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun to sit back, but it never lasted long because something was wrong with it. But I feel like Minecraft is a game that should definitely add controller support, and even split screen support. That would be unbelievably cool, because I have so many friends that want to play Minecraft, and most of them have bought it, at least for Xbox, but it'd be cool to show them around and show them how much better the PC gaming one is without backseat gaming. Because whenever I show my friends PC gaming, I feel like I'm always backseat gaming. Like, oh, this is different, you can do this, this, and this, and I'm just overloading them with information. Because I'm a small minority here where I live. A lot of my friends don't play PC gaming, and I'm trying to get them into it, and it'd be really cool if I could somehow have a way to show them PC gaming without them having to go out and buy it or let them borrow my PC. So I think split screen would be a cool way to do that. And even if you let them use a controller. So big picture, controller support, split screen, I think all this stuff is really awesome and it should be brought back. Even with Battlefield 3, you can use a gamepad as a joystick. You can reroute it like it's a joystick, and you can even play this game with a controller. And I did it for a little while to fly jets, but it's not like a joystick, so I just pretty much stopped. But it would work. So a lot of people play Battlefield 3. It's a lot. To me, Battlefield 3 is like the less derpy Call of Duty. If you don't get me wrong, I think Call of Duty is a okay game. It works. It works well. Like, I'm looking forward to Black Ops 2, but Call of Duty is something that I really don't like because of the community around it, not necessarily the game itself. I love Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2 is pretty good, and the originals were also really good. But getting away from that, just covering my ass. Oh, here's right this awesome shell. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Double kill. But, yeah, I feel like Battlefield is a more sophisticated first-person shooter because it involves some tactics. But a lot of my friends play it. You know, I always talk about the 64 players versus their 24 players. And it's just like, I was in an Operation Metro game with 24 people in it, and it felt empty. I do not know how they handle that kind of stuff. But yet again, it's what they're used to. They've never really, except if you played MAG, that one had like 128 players. But most console games don't really get that many players, multiplayer-wise. But I feel like Battlefield 3 is a bit more of a sophisticated first-person shooter, and knowing the game, coming to where it was meant to be played, and being able to play with a controller, I feel like console gamers would be a lot more comfortable with the transition. And I honestly can't blame them. It would be pretty cool. Yeah. So, Armored Kill's been cool. Big picture's cool. Controller support's cool. Split screen support's cool. Alright, so I guess that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you have anything you'd want me to talk about, just leave a comment. I'll think about it, because I'm really just saying what I'm doing. Like I said in the introduction video, playing Armored Kill, showing you Armored Kill. I'm gonna try to put out at least 4 videos for Armored Kill and showcase all the maps. Then I'll probably do some PlanetSide 2 and some Blacklight. Depends what I feel like. I don't know if I really take requests for gameplay unless I've really been interested in it and I want to play it, because I don't want this to turn into like a Let's Play request channel. Don't get me wrong, some Let's Players are good. Like I like Jesse Cox, he's pretty good, and Game Grumps are good. But other than that, I really don't like Let's Plays all that much. I feel like they're just overdone and bandwagon to hell. So, yeah, that's it for me. Leave any requests for any topics for me to talk about. And also, I thought about naming this something like Applefailz commentary, AFC, like Welcome to AFC. If you guys have any suggestions for that, please leave anything in the comments below. Okay, so I've actually talked longer than the video. Thank you for watching, and consider subscribing. Goodbye.